Well, hello friends. I am in the middle of the throes of homeschooling right now. It's the first week of October as I'm filming this. And I've been struggling to find time to film videos for you guys. So I apologize. It's been a couple weeks, maybe a few weeks. But in the middle of homeschooling and taking my kids to all their activities, it's just been difficult to find time to film. But I wanted to give video up for you, for those of you who follow me regularly, and I don't want you to miss out on what's going on here. And my kids are in, this is slowly falling. Let's try that again. So by the way, if we haven't met yet, hey, I'm Ashley. I'm a homeschool mom to 3 kids. I do Charlotte Mason inspired homeschooling, as well as I like to share tips for the scattered and easily distracted homeschool mom. So again, I'm glad you're my people and I'm glad you're here if you've been around for a while. If you're new, I would love for you to consider subscribing and sticking around. So I wanted to share with you in this video today why I am thankful I homeschool. And I was thinking of maybe 5 different things that I'm thankful for, why I'm thankful that I'm homeschooling. So the first thing that I'm thankful for, why I'm thankful I homeschool. Say that. Let's try this again. So the first thing why I'm thankful I homeschool is it gives my kids plenty of time to work on their interests and their hobbies. And I've mostly seen this happen with my oldest. And she has just blossomed and grown. And I think of what would have possibly happened if she would have not been homeschooling, if she would have been in a school building, 6 to 7 hours a day and doing all the things that are required of her, and then coming home and, maybe not having the time or the energy to do what she wants to do, her skills and her hobbies, and then because I've heard recently from some non-homeschooling families, just the homework that they have when they come home. That'll come later. But anyway, so when they have this homework, they're at school all day and then they come home and they have more homework to do. And then there's family time and dinner and chores and then time to go to bed, right? So I'm thankful my daughter can have the time and the space at home to work on her skills. And she really has blossomed as an artist. And we as a family are just so grateful for her and what she's able to do. Other people outside her family are noticing it as well, and she's been hired to do a few things recently, and as she's growing older, she has skills that she can do that she can charge for now, and it's really, really neat. She draws, she paints, she crafts, she does crochet, and she's even getting into writing and making graphic novels, which she's hoping to publish someday, but she's still working on it. She's been editing it. She was telling me the other day she started it and has rewritten it maybe 3 times now, and she's about to rewrite it again. But with every rewrite, she's going to have just, a better story and a better graphic novel that she'll be able to publish. So that is one of the big reasons why I'm thankful I homeschool. And then I want to say a disclaimer. This is not a knock to families who don't homeschool, to public school teachers, to private school families and teachers. I have friends who teach in public school and private school. I have family members who go to private school and charter schools. I think there's a time and a place for that, and that's what some families have chosen. And I know teachers put so much work into what they do. So I'm very grateful for those people, but this is not, to speak negatively about that. So I just want to say that before we go any further. So, but all right. The next thing why I'm thankful I homeschool is to be able to adapt to my kids' needs and their specific strengths and their specific weaknesses. This goes along very well with my oldest as I'm seeing her, she's 7th grade-ish now, 13 years old, about to turn 13 next week, which is so crazy. I've been thinking about that. But she's about to turn 13 and I'm really seeing the fruit now, just seeing how we've been able to strengthen her and her strengths, like her art skills and her crafting skills, and then help her in her weaknesses as well. We've been able to find science curriculum that she's really loving and doing well with, and just fostering all her interests and just watching her grow into the young lady that she is becoming. And that's just been so cool just to see. For those of you moms who have younger kiddos and you're still learning and growing, like just keep going. That's what I want to encourage you in this video today, is you may not see some fruit now when they're younger, but you'll start to see fruit later. You'll see it will come. So stick with it. Don't give up. You are doing enough. You are doing well. and it will be good. You're bearing good fruit. The other thing that why I'm thankful that I homeschool is more time. I would say more time at home, but right now we're kind of struggling with that because we've got a lot of activities going. But more time at home during the day, because I'm realizing when my kids have afternoon activities, if they would have been in public school, they would have been at school all day and I wouldn't have seen them, and then they would do their afternoon activities and then they'd come home and get ready and go to bed. And it's like, when would I see my kids? I don't know. For us, we're home during the mornings, and then in the afternoons and evenings, they do their activities. Not all days, but some days and most days. So that's been nice to be able to, have time at the home during the day with them, and to help them be able to work on household chores and have time and energy for that, and for us to just be together in our home setting. Another reason, I don't know what number I'm on, but another reason why I'm thankful I homeschool is it's grown me. I have been learning alongside the kids, both like academically. I wasn't so great at the multiplication facts before I taught math to my kids, and now I can do them a whole lot better. So there's that simple fact, that simple skill there in math. Even the history that we're learning together, the science things we're learning together that I've been doing with them, I've really enjoyed that, and really has helped my own education. I've really enjoyed learning and growing in home management, and trying to manage my time, trying to train my kids and managing their time, trying to, train us in taking care of the things that we have and the things that we're responsible for, and, meeting deadlines and keeping to our commitments, and all those things that I've been training my children in. I've had to learn, like, right alongside them. Many of these skills that I feel like I've grown in the last 10 years, I did not have when we started homeschooling. So I definitely started somewhere, and I've grown and really enjoyed that. And that is another reason why I'm thankful I homeschool. I've just learned from it and been growing myself as a mom, as a teacher, and as a person. I've grown a lot. Back to tailoring to our kids' needs. I see a child who really does well with logic things and board games, and we've done a lot of board games, and I know that most of his education has come from that, and his skills that he's grown in has come from our family doing lots of board games together. And that's been really, really cool just to watch him grow. And I know that I can make that a part of his schooling curriculum. It can be the things that he does in his education, and not just something we do on the weekends, but it has been a part of him growing in his logic and his critical thinking skills. That's been really neat. All right, I gotta wrap this up because the sun is about to set and I'm gonna lose my light. And I'll say lastly, another reason why I'm thankful I homeschool is I've really enjoyed doing nature walks. We've done a lot of nature study over the years, and I've really enjoyed the read alouds together. I kind of mentioned that earlier. Helping my kids have an appreciation for being outside and learning about nature, and just learning more about our Creator through the nature, and watching again my oldest just see that as one of her favorite things. She's very much loves natural science and loves plants and animals for sure. And I've just seen her blossom in that. That's just so cool. That I really think is important just for people in general is for us to be outside and to experience, the sunshine throughout the day, or even the changes in seasons, and just getting that good vitamin D out throughout the day. And I'm thankful that we can do that freely and do our school outside, or have time to just play throughout the day and not be in a building, stuck sitting in desks, or, so again, I know public school or other school teachers do their best as what they have. I just know that that's not always an option for them, but as a family who homeschools, we have more options like that. I also love, going to coffee shops, doing school at coffee shops. I love taking our school in the car if we have activities we have to go to. I don't love that, but it is a way we can adapt and, take our school to appointments and things like that. So I'm just so thankful, and that we have chosen to homeschool, and that the Lord has led our family to that over these last several years. Maybe I'm making this video for myself, for those days when maybe I don't want to do it anymore, or, just feeling like it's difficult and just wondering, why am I doing this? But I I want to remind myself and maybe remind you, this is why we do this. And I'm thankful I homeschool. So I want to hear from you. Why are you thankful that you homeschool? Please share with us in the comments. I would love to chat with you about that. If you are a scattered homeschool mom and you would love help with a planner, I have a printable planner that you can check out. It's called the Living Books Homeschool Planner. We'll give you an update on how that's going. I want to do an update video on how the Living Books Homeschool Planner is working out for me, and I made that for you guys as well. So if you want to purchase that, you can check that out in the description below. So that's all I've got for you today. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. You can watch this video here. You might like this, or you might like this one. But check him out. Go find his joy among the noise. See ya.